Hey guys, I'm Pixel, and today I am going to just sit here and talk a little bit about my experience at PAX Prime 2015, which was a week ago, 2 weeks ago? I don't know. It was pretty recent, but once I got back, I had to get back to the school grind right away, so I didn't get to upload anything for that. But I'm doing that now. I am terrible, so terrible at vlogging, and I unfortunately didn't really improve much of that on my last trip. A lot of the footage that I did get during my trip from PAX isn't even really from PAX itself. It's like traveling to there, eating food outside of PAX. There's a couple of things here and there, but meh, fuck it. I will just go ahead and share it anyway. Well, what did you say you'd rather be doing?
Not ignoring you? Is that
ignoring me?
Yeah.
That's what you want to do? So the first thing you should probably know is that we're not really morning people. CZ is the worst person to try to get up in the morning. You don't want to hang out with me at 6 o'clock in the morning?
It's actually, not even 6.
Oh, is it still 5? At 5 o'clock in the morning? There's the time. 5:46. Look, it's not that early. I don't know.
I hate it.
When I get really tired, I also get a little bit delirious, so I ended up just kind of annoying the shit out of CZ the whole time while we were at the airport, but I did find my favorite brand of cookies, which is Tate's cookies. They're like melt in your mouth, delicious, buttery awesomeness. We get to Seattle, and it's still pretty early on. Here is the wonderful view from our hotel room. There's not really a whole lot to say here.
Look at the skyline, it is so pretty. All of the buildings are so tall.
Of course, I love food, so we had to find something awesome to eat in downtown Seattle. We decided to opt for pho. Later that night, we got to meet up with a lot of other people that I know through Twitch. Chaotic Fate did a wonderful job setting up a reservation for us and coordinating all of us to be in the same spot, so just mad love and shout outs to him for making this all work. We ended up going to Benihana, and I had never gone to one before, and you know, it's one of those experiences. It's like a hibachi restaurant, and they like do crazy tricks in front of you and whatnot, but the food was like legit tasty, so 10/10 would go again for sure. I had a freaking killer time trying to wake up the next morning. Thanks, Loken. Thank you for that. This is all your fault that I got the latest start in the world. I don't think we ended up going to the convention floor until about 12 o'clock. But the first thing that we did when we got there was we hit up the Twitch booth. So I'm actually pretty shy, but oh my god. Elspeth was there, and we locked eyes, and that was cool. So we got to chat for a little bit, and then I don't know, I like turned around and Loken was gone and CZ was gone. I was like, oh, where's everybody? We kind of just ended up wandering around for a little while on the show floor just to sort of get our bearings. Then we realized, yo, we need our 3DSs. Like, what am I doing with my life without this? Why am I not street passing? I feel like I would need it if I was sitting in lines, which we didn't actually end up sitting in a whole lot of lines during PAX. I don't know. We just hate it. But we did brave the line to get into the Twitch Town Hall, which was really important to me. If there are any like cool announcements they were gonna have, I wanted to know. During that panel, they talked a lot about TwitchCon, which I thought was kind of funny because I don't think the majority of people that were actually at PAX and at the Twitch panel were going to be at TwitchCon anyway, but whatever, they did that, they talked about it. For those of you who are on Twitch a lot, you may have noticed the new global emotes. Those were voted on at PAX. We hooted and hollered for our favorite runs, and the ones that did not get chosen to be used by everyone are now Twitch Turbo emotes. So we got copy this, pasta that, and the little Twitch glitch emote as well. And then the ones that did make it were the Twitch raid emote, which I think is wonderful because raiding is like, you know, a big thing on Twitch to help other people sort of like increase their viewership and whatnot. So that was really cool. It was a really happy, cute emote. And then bleeding purple, which was like a little heart with, it was bleeding. Oh, it's really cute. I like it. So yes, I highly approve of our votes from that day. Really wanted to see more Fallout stuff. I think all they really had there for Fallout 4 were like some cool photo booth things that you could do. Later on that night was the Twitch party. That was awesome. We got to go to the partner mixer and catch up with a few people there. After that, we ended up going to the IGN Square Enix party. We got to see Grandcraft playing. Day 2 was great. We got to wander around some more. Then I got to check out a game called Dreadnought. Thank you, Andy, for that experience. Dreadnought is a game that is unlike any other that I've played before. It's a shooter, but you're a ship, and there's different classes of ships. And in the full game, you'll be able to customize your ships, and they have like different things, like you can be a super big tanky one, or you can be like me and run around as a support. And by run, I don't mean run at all, because you're in space and you're flying. It was a lot more slower paced, I want to say, than like a lot of shooters that I normally play, but everything just felt so big and grandiose and massive. Like, I really enjoyed that. I really like the change of pace, and I definitely want to play the beta, closed beta, when that comes out. Maybe we'll see that on stream at some point in the future soon. So Dreadnought, totally look it up if you're into like flying sims, or if you're into shooters, or if you like sci-fi. It's a really different title and definitely worth checking out. We got to see Divinity Original Sin 2. I was hoping that they would have some of the story playable. It was just like an arena style demo. I want to see the story. I can't wait, because those co-op streams, I don't know if you would even call it co-op when C's and I would play that together, because I feel like we spent the majority of the time yelling at each other. But either way, that game was a lot of fun. So I definitely want to see more of the sequel. So that about wraps up Saturday. At the end of that night, we met up with Mel / Rar Snacks, also known as the beautiful girlfriend of Mr. Happy 1227. I got to meet her earlier that day when we were checking out Dreadnought, and we just met up for some drinks and a little bit of dessert, and it was so wonderful. It was just the most down-to-earth, chill time that I could have asked for, and it was really, really great. And I have like mad respect for both of them, both Mr. Happy and Rar Snacks, because they fucking hustle and they work so hard making all of their content. So yes, bringing mad love to you two. I cannot wait to see you guys again at TwitchCon. So Sunday was kind of a short day for us. We wanted to get there as early as possible. We wanted to check out the free play PC areas, because we hadn't been over to that side of the convention again. So there's like the main convention hall, and there's a place across the street where people who play Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, and then play like PC games up top. All we really wanted to do this whole time while we were at PAX was play Heroes of the Storm. We went to the free play area because we were like, aha, yes, they totally must have Heroes of the Storm available for play here, right? Wrong, they did not, and we were so upset. CZ was gonna have a mental breakdown. It was bad news. And I was like, no, like, look, they have Unreal Tournament 2004. Like, I fucking love that. So we ended up playing a little bit of that, some Instagib, but we were like, is anyone else gonna join our server? No one else did, apparently. Everyone is too cool for UT2K4. I almost forgot. The other thing that we got to check out on Sunday was Rainbow Six Siege. And I got to do some game capture from that play session. So I'll be putting together a video on that very soon. I also have a few beta codes, and in terms of like all the swag that I got, there is so much. I have a ton of swag from PAX. And I took a picture of it. There's a bunch of t-shirts, a bunch of game codes, and just all around goodness. So I'll be giving all of that away through, I believe, my Twitch streams throughout the month of September. So that's all I got for you guys right now. I will see you very soon over on my live stream. I'm going to be finishing Until Dawn today. Very excited for that. I'll be playing another game called Leo's Fortune, giving away game codes for that on Tuesday, and then I'll be teaming up with Freddie Lamb, and we are going to be playing some Diablo 3 Season 4. We're going to make new characters together, so that should be a lot of fun too, and that'll be on Thursday. So I will see you there, and of course, if you liked these updates and these videos, give this a thumbs up so that more people will see it. It helps me out a lot. And if you want to make sure you keep tabs on all the upcoming videos, then subscribe. And I will see you guys very soon. Thank you so much. Bye!